stream.
Greetings. Hello, everyone. My friends, my viewers, my foes, possibly? I don't know. Hi. Holy shit. There's so many of you.
What if I want to leave the car?
There is a shout out going on in the background. I've never been able to figure this out. Hold on. Hang on a sec. Let's get to the proper screen. Hi. Hello. What the fuck is that doing there? Hold on. I'm incredibly prepared for every instance. I will have you know. You get over here. I see that there are still delays on things, apparently. So let me also fix that, because there's a massive desync between, there we go. That should be a little bit more proper. Oh golly. I apparently did not do enough quality check before stream. My sincere apologies. Hello, everyone. Hi, holy shit. Yes, shout out. Pepper. Oh, double shout out, Yummy.
June?
Incredible. You're good. Yeah.
Otherwise, it's become a very
Yeah, that's for the other stream service. Hello everyone.
Hi guys.
Welcome. We got raids from Captain Abby Games and Meowmy while we were waiting on the Pokey Bear to finish talking with her father. Hello. How are you all? Thank you so very much for dropping in and bringing your communities. Hello, communities. I hope you all have a lovely time here. My name is Sparrow. Pronouns they, she, maybe he, leaning away from that lately, but, you know, and this is Ash.
Hi guys.
Pronouns, hi guys.
I just spilled water. Pronouns. Roll the dice. Pick one.
There's a lot that just kind of happened all at once. First things first. Hello. We got a couple of subs that I gotta honor. We got a Twitch Prime sub from Mix and Match, and as well also a tier 1 resub from Barrio Cafe. So I gotta do a thing. Y'all who know, you know.
Oh, size in chat?
Yes, size.
Hey, Poppy.
Hey. Thank you for the raid, Abby. Have a lovely time. I appreciate you. Enjoy your eating.
Bye, Abby. Thanks for the raid.
If you know, you know. If you don't. If you don't know, then you explode us.
Thank you, Ultimate Persona. This is actually Sparrow's shirt, but you know.
That is my shirt.
I needed to change out of my work shirt.
I got it on our. Oh yeah, Abby, have you seen the blow up yet? I forget. You know what? No, I think you did. Yeah, I think you dropped in with a good timing on one the other day. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, but it kills me. I'm glad.
The triple explosion.
Oh, it was so fucking good.
I should probably close the door all the way.
I finally fixed for like the third time the Stream Deck integration with Spotify. It's probably gonna break again in like a month, but you know,
Sure.
It's working for now. For the time being, hi Jay. For my subby subs, a 1, 2, 3, go. That's wrong.
What about the Dami subs?
I guess they can have some song as a treat. Hello, soldiers of the Laser Bearcat Beam Squad. We sincerely hope you Thank you very much. And thank you for the follows, Immortal Rich and Ultimate Persona, who is going ham on the emotes in the chat. Love to see it. Hello. Hi. How are y'all? You know what's really funny is like seconds before Abby's raid happened, I was just about to do a self promo in their chat, in their Discord. I was copying the message. I was gonna paste it. I was gonna hit enter, and then and oh fuck, 21 people. What's happening? So that was super cool. So Abby, if you are still around for some reason and not eating, like
one,
you
go
should.
Eat.
Yes, one, go eat. Two, again, thank you very much. And three, sorry for probably whacking all of you with a cord just now.
So you're drawing today?
I was going to, because I wasn't sure how long you were gonna be.
Just go ahead. I'll vibe.
I'll do the first one at least. First though, let's do a little bit of catch up. Mary earlier saying, finally I catch the start of an art stream. Hell yeah. Lovely to have you. Rish, 12 entire fucking months with you fuckers. Love you lots. Love you too, Mix. I appreciate you. You've been lovely the whole time. 12 in a row, 15 overall. Loved it. Borrow with the 17 months. Hell yeah. Morpheus says bear art. Narcissus says, well, I'm here filled with rage, but here. Uh-oh. I've been ultimate clipped. Hello, Tatsumi. Why am I being shot?
Hi, Tatsumi.
Execute Sparrow as a greeting. Why? All right. New viewers, you get another treat. Enjoy. Wingy. Completed wingback. Hello.
Let's listen to the same spot in the first verse. Pay attention to the old at night in your embrace.
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Mad Morpheus
Kill me, please.
Wingback _ gifted a tier 1 sub to Limit Town 2.
Play First You again! No! Don't play it again! Are you serious? What the fuck?
1 sub to Cynogan.
I'm gonna kill myself! Honestly, I am! This is like the 30th time we've seen this video!
Gifted a tier 1 sub to Sigizoa.
What the fuck?
The timing of it makes it seem like he was freaking out
about the gifted subs.
Yes.
Incredible. Wingy.
Wingy.
Holy shit. Thank you very much for the tier 5? That's not a thing. The 5 gift subs.
Damn. Look at Wingy unlocking new sub tiers.
Anyway, for you new viewers, here's another thing that we do on this show. Uh-oh.
Damn, that never seems like 10.
Gotta collect the darts real quick.
For the record, I pull the trigger, but I don't make the decisions, and I didn't come up with this idea.
Correct.
My parents are constantly like, why are you taking your anger out on Sparrow? They're the one that came up with it. They're the masochist.
I just want to see how much I can take. I'm testing the limits of the human body. Ah, shit. We're missing like 4 still, right?
I don't know. Hang on. I got a bunch of hams.
Okay. Well, while that's being sought out, Jay says, I swear Ash was a World War I era British infantryman in another life.
My finger kept catching on the side. Missing one.
Oh, God. So yes, this is a thing we do on this channel, usually reserved for when I say something uncouth.
Horny or cursed.
Better put. In this case, it was just because Tatsumi wanted to say hi. Hello, Tatsumi. How much can Sparrow take? Well, we know it's somewhere between unload the ultimate clip and hard mode final Crabkin. True.
I don't know that last one.
Jack 2 is somewhere also high on the higher end of that spectrum, apparently.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, nice find. So yes,
There's gonna get a book.
no butt for free.
Only for Cyan Mary.
Jason, seriously, she works the bolt on that gun like it's a fucking Lee Enfield. Oh. We're gonna have more notifications like that soon enough. Once I have the time and resources to set those up. I have something in particular in mind for the ultimate clip unload. I gotta figure out what I want for the other ones. But yes, Little Shot is back. We found a suitable bullet with sound alert.
And it's bouncy, so it comes back to me instead of me losing it every time. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's delayed. Why is that delayed? Hold on, before I glug, motherfucker, I gotta turn that delay off. There we go. Thank you for the hydration mix. Thank you for taking care of me like a Tamagotchi. Will the ultimate clip one be Sephiroth's one being angel related? I don't know, but that's the vibe it gives me. Not quite. I have an idea in mind. If you know me very well, you probably... Oh, well, no. I'm not sure. Works are in the pipeline. Apparently I don't know me very well. Narset earlier had said, well, I'm here filled with rage, but here they forgot about the meeting. Infinite rage.
Yeah, I saw that on
dear.
Discord.
Thank you for the follow, Emily35814. If you're still around, welcome. Thanks for popping in. Captain Abbey raid, hot damn. No Twitch crew here. Yeah, I don't. How do you feel about setting up the shout out box on the pre-stream screen? Should that be there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean we've got.
Because if the mods are shouting out people while we're away, still getting set up. Yeah, I think we should have it on the pre-stream.
I mean that's a good idea. What was interesting?
That's all right now.
That's fine. I can just.
You're supposed to be drawing. Draw, bitch.
Yeah.
Who are we shouting at? Sparrow for making that noise.
Okay. Shadow box should be on the pre-stream now. What was interesting that I found out a while ago is and that has still been consistent is that even if I have the shout out box in another
The sass.
if I have the shout out box in another scene on OBS, but I'm on a scene that doesn't have the shout out box as a source, it still plays the audio when the thing triggers. And I don't understand why. There's something funky in the coding there that I can't quite make sense of. Got Meowmy raid. Meowmy, thank you very much for dropping in, bringing your folks around. Were both of you playing? Both of you are playing AI Disomnium Files.
Everyone's been playing it.
Y'all making me want to get into this shit.
I don't even notice about.
Same. Except apologize to the Funyorinpa. Is that the same game? Is that a different game? I don't know. The ones that I haven't played blend together in my head. It is just a ninja blender up in this bitch. Immortal Rich followed. Appreciate ya. Says I'm your friend and foe. Put it on the top layer, Sparrow. Yeah, no, I didn't even have the source in the fucking in the thing, in the pre-stream thing. Everyone's been playing it. Chuckles and playing Elden Ring. We had our first request.
I think you should draw that one.
I think I should draw that one from Sir Nuggy Wuggy to draw a Goomba with human feet, please. So we will have that as my
Maybe I should catch up on chat while you start drawing. I suggest this every time, that I start drawing while you continue catching up on chat.
Sure. Okay, so then let's go to the draw screen, and then
So
you'll
just gotta
just
scroll a little bit at a time.
yeah. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to change the color of the thing, so.
Oh, grab the paint bucket
Oh,
and then choose a kind of a lighter gray, a little darker.
like so?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to give yourself a few extra layers to play with. No, sorry, the other one. The 2 squares. I keep forgetting which one's which.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little less harsh on the eyes.
Oh, that's already pretty
That's
bright.
already max brightness.
Goomba with human feet. I'm gonna go no references, so this will be horrifying because I am not an artist. I don't do this. So to get a Goomba, we need. Let me get our outline. That's wrong. How do I undo?
Control C.
Oh, there's no hotkey. Okay.
Yeah, I still need to play around and map it and see if I can do that. But I click the buttons like all the time when I'm drawing. Oh, such thin line. Oh, you're also really far zoomed out, but that's okay.
Damn it.
You're at 66% instead of 100. Anyway, so draw a Goomba with human feet, please. Your wish is our command. Wishes. All right, now it's time. Mortal wish. It happens. Or says Sparrow's never seen a foot before.
It's true.
Nurses,
Feet
everyone.
real?
Nurses, everyone prepare their channel points for a salvo response. That's hard for me to read that. Does it say salvo?
Yeah.
Okay. Tatsumi says, Sparrow, why'd you say that like a Victorian woman? I don't do this. I have standards.
It's not about standards. It's about ability. As we can fucking plainly see.
I like him already. He's just angrily staring into your soul. So Sparrow is Rob Liefeld? Liefeld?
Yeah, the guy that does Captain America really awfully.
Boobage for days. Can I scroll real quick?
Go for it.
You guys get one toe. Where'd the mouth go?
Pepper was featured in Abby's shoutout clip.
And I missed it.
Oh, by the way, if you're not subscribed, ads starting soon. Sorry. We do this to keep pre-roll ads off.
Which would have been spoiler. Okay, never mind. you can grab it. It'll automatically pull it back. It's PB. Thank you, Rich. What the hell? Elevator scene. What else did I miss? I heard you say when I came in, two Miami clips.
Oh no, it was a double shout out. So like one Abby, one Miami.
When I came in and I glanced at hi Ulti, I did not see those letters. Makes sense now. Ultimate. Got it. New laser Bearcat mascot. But we have our mascot, right?
How do you hold so steady?
I don't. I feather my lines.
Oh, there's my problem.
If you want me to try and draw one consistent line, it'll probably be warbly like that. Also, I steady my hand on the tablet by using my pinky. But then once I get to the extent of my wrist range, that's usually when I screw up the line. I keep thinking about getting one of those gloves so my hand can kind of glide across the screen a bit easier. Wow, Those are feet. Let's see. Oh, Jay says it's Liefeld. Tasmi says, oh, fun
Well,
story.
that makes sense, because consuming this man's art is like ingesting lye.
Tasmi says, oh, fun story. I got a donation at work, Ash, and it was half of a bomb. Hello? What? Please elaborate.
Yeah, it was nitro minus the glycerin.
Oh, I think you did elaborate. Bar says, I'm sorry, what? Double Barrel says, hey guys, hey!
Hello, Double
Hi,
Barrel.
Double Barrel. Sparrow's drawing right now.
True. Feet.
I think I'm pouring water down my leg. Narset also says, what? Tassi says, so, yeah, so I got this bottle full of stuff with a chemical label, and I didn't know,
I got this bottle full of.
I didn't know, but I was told. I didn't know, but I was told it's called rye. Isn't rye like alcohol? What do you mean you got a bottle of chemical? You mean lye? Like.
Oops.
What are you doing?
Fucking up.
He says at least you didn't have tremors like I do, Ash. Oh. Yeah, that's lie. Tati says they used to use it in soap. It's a great cleaning agent. Can take the filthy skin right off your bones, and hoo boy, but it get it wet, it explodes. Yeah, that's lie.
True, Morpheus.
You're instructed by your overlords to flush it, even though when it gets wet, it explodes. Jason's rye is a type of whiskey distilled from wheat. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Narcissus, I mean, alcohol can be explosive. So all alcohol is part of a bomb. Depends on how much alcohol content. Wine is kind of useless in regards to anything damaging unless you hit someone with the bottle. Tusmy says, our work toilet hasn't worked right in a few weeks, so... Narcissus, they wanted a quick solution to the toilet clogging problem. Add lye. Boom. No more clogged toilet. No more toilet. Jay says, now all I'm imagining is the chemical burn scene from Fight Club.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen Fight Club?
No.
I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm kind of struggling to remember it. Bar says, yeah, you're just part of Fight Club. Jay says, also, yeah, only high proof spirits are effective as accelerants. Bar says, technically correct, the best kind of correct. Cat says, why are you drawing Goomba feet?
Because I was requested to do so.
Because Sparrow's in the drawing seat right now and was requested to draw a Goomba with human feet. Why don't you just use the fill tool?
Fuck.
Wait, are you on the...
I thought I was in the correct layer. Apparently I was not. I don't use the fill tool because I have a gap that I can fix.
Oh.
Shit. Shit. Ah!
I don't think you fixed that gap. Oh wait, you did the background that time?
Hello? Stop!
Oh yeah, if you click and drag with the paint bucket, it'll only fill a square.
To me.
Make that invisible real quick. There's nothing on that layer.
Fuck!
So now you gotta go through layer by layer and figure out. Yeah, you dragged it.
Fuck. Ah, because gaps in the eyes.
It still shouldn't paint over the white. What layer do you have the white on? Just drag layer 3 up. Now go ahead and...
Problems disorder.
Oh.
I can fix that.
Anyway,
Have I mentioned I am not an
literally
artist?
Tyler pours lye on the narrator scene. I do remember that. I guess I was picturing more of like a giant melt the body in the bathtub kind of scene. And I was like, I don't remember them trying to like melt down a body. But yeah, I do remember that part. Why don't you use the
Fucking.
use the selection tool. Use the little wand. The wand
For what?
to select shape. So go back to your line layer, which I think is 3. Oh, you're on. Click inside the Goomba face. Now grab the paint bucket.
You're so smart and stuff. Except that still is giving me problems disorder.
Okay. So undo that. Control Z. Click on the wand again.
Ah, and then I want to subtract the eyes and tooth.
Yeah. If you do the paintbrush selection, you can kind of pick and choose what area. Like you can
Why isn't
paint
this
it.
Trying to subtract.
Yeah, it's a little clunky.
Okay, no.
Anyway. Cat says, did you not care that it was a request? Well, that's why we're drawing it, though. We were drawing because we were told. Tasmi says, I really want a public bulletin for my store so I can misconnection style shame people to be the psycho who donated half a bomb. To the degenerate who donated a tangle mess of vibrators, to the sociopath who donated 20 DS games, each with box art removed and folded into a stack. What kind of shop do you work at? Oh wait, maybe like a thrift store or something. Jay says, Sparrow, I thought you were drawing a Goomba, not a poop emoji.
I don't remember the shade of brown that Goombas are. It's lighter than this, isn't it?
It's a little bit lighter, but it's still Goomba. It's still Goomba enough, I feel like.
Really good.
This is best pen of shop, clearly. Video games, sex toy, and alcohol. Wait, Goombas aren't like Bowser poop monsters? They're little brown mushrooms. Cat says, in quotations, I do not care that it was a request. Over redeem big shot. Oh, Jesus, I'm having issues seeing that.
Yeah, Cat redeemed a big shot 4 minutes ago.
Oh, jeez. I didn't see it pop up. Sorry, Cat. Right away, Cat.
Yeah.
This is a shop where I get to throw stuff and break glass. Alright, it sounds therapeutic, honestly. If I start, throwing shit and breaking glass, I'll probably just... Well, they'll probably ask for a mental health check first, and then fire me.
Something, quit your job.
Something, quit my job. Chrome says, Goomba fangs go upwards, you fucking pleb.
Ah, fuck, I knew something was wrong.
Just grab the whole selection and then flip it over. He'll just be frowning instead.
Ah, yes, that will work exactly the way that I want it to. Let me try that.
Just grab both layers. Remember? You're the one that taught me that. That you can grab both layers and then the selection.
What do you mean both layers?
Shift and then click the other layer that, because I'm assuming you got the white and the outline on separate layers.
I assume it's these ones. I don't remember at this point. Where's transform?
Also, hi, Kren.
Hi, Cronum.
Narset says, can you, like, rent a room to destroy? Like,
There we
that's
go.
the express.
Perfect.
Perfect. You want the selection tool. Like the lasso tool. So undo all that.
Feck. Can I just...
Yeah, Control C.
Nope.
Oh. What have you done?
I don't know. What have I done? What have you had me do? God fucking damn it.
Here.
Alright, that's fine. We can just move this over before I do further damage. Why can I not move this over? Why is my life a curse? Look at him go! Oh, he's moving! His big feet.
Oh my god. Low frame rate there. How about
Yeah,
7?
that. Thank you. Where was I?
So you grab the lasso tool. And then you can flip it. Okay. Oh, I lost a little bit of chat. Let's see. Tasmi says, I mean, I've outlasted like 7 people who were hired after me, so I think I'm doing something right. Morpheus says, to Chronum. Silverl says, I think that job should quit existence. Furiously making incendiary devices. Oh, my job. Thankfully, it's not like we have a lot of those people that you guys saw me bitching about. It's just kind of that one lady. Tatsumi says, center or CNTR, clear this abomination. Oh, because you need to grab selection first, otherwise it's thinking to like.
What do you mean?
Click that button.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then click the rotate button. And grab a corner and oh, you're no longer selecting both layers.
Okay.
A Karen. God, I wish it was a Karen. Karens would have been so much more easier to deal with. No, this was more like a bigoted, closed-minded, orange Kool-Aid drinking. Basically, I was talking about me and Sparrow being engaged, and then because I was using they them pronouns, they were like, wait, they? Who all went with you? And I was like, oh, my partner Sparrow.
That looks more correct.
Which it's not like they would have known their name anyway, because I don't really talk about my personal life at work, really ever. But yeah. It was I was so patient. I deserve a fucking award. The fact that I didn't attack a person. Anyway,
The way that she tells it, she was much more articulate than I would have been in that situation.
Yeah, I ended up talking for like an hour with this lady, basically trying to teach her stuff, and it seemed like I was getting so close. The gears were starting to turn, but they just haven't turned in so many years that they just... Actually, the analogy that I used with Sparrow was the little hamster that runs her wheel. Yeah, I ended up having a heart attack and died halfway through, and then she just started, I don't understand. Yeah, well, you don't have to understand for long.
We could fill a dictionary with the things you don't understand.
Whew. Oh boy. This is also why I don't tell my coworkers what I do outside of work, so they don't watch this. Because I'm sure they would all immediately know who I was talking about.
I am struggling to press buttons. How do I play Rock Band?
Crum says this Goomba is a freak. I hope Mario kills it. Narcissus says, with fire or Steppy? Crum says Steppy. Narcissus says good choice.
He'll like that though. He's got the big feet.
Jay says, anyway, I do have a request once this nunfuckery is done. Your Goomba is actively fucking a nun. Am I allowed to say things like that?
That's fine.
I feel like you say so much shit on stream, but I'm like, ooh, is that okay? Narcissus, I had a request from last week that wasn't done, I think. Sparrow's got that information, I don't know. Narcissus, art seems hard. Best I could do is amateur photography. When I go on vacation, I take lots of pictures. Some end up good. Nice. Cronin posted Law Frog and says, look at this frog. It sure is a frog.
Hell.
My frog, indeed. Jay says, I have no patience for that. Lord Bootsy says, hey, long time no see. It's been a while. Oh,
Hello.
How you been, Lord Bootsy? Narcissus says, people have to want to change their opinions. It's not so easy. Yeah. Kern says, are you saying anyone with big feet has a foot fetish?
Yes, categorically. Otherwise, why would their feet be so big?
Pars says, good for it. Chase says, look, Ash, I once made a joke about Jesus' crucifixion live on stream. We passed the point of no return a long time ago. That's fair. That's fair.
If I were exceptionally prepared, this is where I would go, hell stream, and I'd press a button on the stream deck that would make like flames come up and like air horn sounds, and then a voice and text would say, hell stream, and it would disappear. Unfortunately,
Can we do all that minus the air horns?
no, the air horns are essential.
But I don't like air.
Why?
Because loud noise scares me.
What if they're quiet air horns?
Nurse says, ugh, no, I hate this.
200% bass boosted air horns. Whack.
Paro says, can chat paint his toes?
Yeah, sure. Chat can paint his toes. How do you want Goomba's toesies to be?
List a toe and list a color.
We'll go. I don't know how this will work precisely, but we'll
Just say like left pinky, left ring, left blah blah blah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Or just quickly number it.
Yeah, we could do like starting from the left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't care so much for this song.
Tasmi says left pinky toe trans flag.
Left
Small as nail. Bart says big one purple. Morpheus is all black and one orange. So much for claiming a toe. Jay says, before anyone asks what joke, it starts with Jesus Christ walks into a hotel. Fill in the blanks from there.
Okay. So Tatsu says left pinky toe trans flag.
Is left or our left?
I'm gonna say our left.
Okay.
You know, one would think that I would easily remember the order of the colors. One would be wrong.
I think it's blue, pink, white.
I think that is the case. I always mix up the order of the blue and the pink. Okay.
Still technically not caught up on chat. Just kind of like a big old blank spot missing, but we're well beyond that.
Big one, purple.
It's like Barney purple.
It's purple.
Yeah, so it's almost magenta.
You're on. Look, I got AMAB eyes. I don't know the difference between subtle colors.
My brand. Look with your AMAB eyes. You know that commercial, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always think of the Mass Effect parody version of it, where it's got Commander Shepard with fucking big, like, googly eyes popping out of his skull.
Tasmi, why did you tag Jay on that? Stop tagging him!
He's gonna pull out the Glock.
Before he bans or times you out. Stop!
Save yourself! The chances of you getting banned by Jay the Wordsmith may be low,
But
but
never,
never
zero. Jay reaches for holster.
With a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Some would say I am a fake trans femme, because I don't particularly enjoy Fallout New Vegas that much. You know what I say? You're right.
Maybe
No.
it's just because you're not trans. I don't do
The
but only
timing.
once.
Timing!
Anyway, I was gonna say that you're not like full trans girl, like that you're not because you.
Maybe it's because you're not trans.
It's not what I meant. I swear. Because you say that you're trans feminine, and I'm saying maybe you're not like fully trans girl.
Maybe that's the bitch of it.
Maybe it's only like no absolute hands down. I'm girl, trans girl is like the recipe.
Maybe. And like,
Maybe you'll like it once you decide to fully transition.
maybe.
Once you're like, hey guys, I changed my mind. I'm a trans girl. This is how I want to be referred to. You know, et cetera, et cetera. And then suddenly something will click like a sleeper agent within you, and you'll be like, I need to go play Fallout New Vegas.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that's never fully clicked with me, I guess. Like I'm still kind of in that gradient. Much unlike this Goomba's feet.
I don't know why you.
No gradient to be seen here.
I don't really color with gradients either. So,
I think I am an artist.
what do you think I am, an artist?
All right, I gotta fill in the other toesies.
Why are you working with such a small scribble?
How else am I supposed to live?
You just take the fattest brush you can find and just blop it over the foot, and then you take the eraser and clean it up.
Yeah, the eraser felt like more effort.
It's because you're not trying to adjust the size of any of the pens or pencils.
Yeah, because doing so is annoying.
That's kind of why I miss the old Wacom tablet with like the button. I could like click through and cycle through different features, and I could like rotate the whole canvas. I could size the brush up and down, and then like there was like a few other things that I could like click and scroll through. And it was great to have those settings. And I missed them.
Anybody else got toesies to color with?
I think Morpheus said, yeah, Morpheus said all black and one orange. So you just quickly do the other foot. Do one orange tone, rest black. Oh, Narset also said emerald green, so make one of those emerald green.
Just one of them. Okay. So one emerald green.
Narset says, okay, final step, name the Goomba. I'll let you guys name them. Unless Sparrow has a name. Jay says, anyway, eating out my request, Molly Millions from the novel Neuromancer. I provide text description plus unofficial concept art.
It was one orange and the rest black?
Mm-hmm. Unless you want to color a few toes. Let's go without a visual. Let's just go with description. Because I feel like oftentimes those are two very different things. And then it's gonna like mess me up. So we'll go off of just description alone. Unless I'm like really struggling, then we'll throw on the reference for a little spice. Let's see. Murphy says valid though. Cronin says Fallout New Vegas has a slow start. How far did you get in it?
To be honest, I kind of explored so far out laterally that I didn't really make
Progression in the main story?
a strong sense of forward progression in the story to where I can really remember specifically where I got. So maybe that's my problem. Maybe I tried doing too much at once. That could be it.
But it's an open world. You're gonna be like, you're like a golden retriever on cocaine. You're just gonna look around and touch everything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Faro says, I like the emerging genre of games that make you trans. Bloodborne, Celeste, New Vegas.
And now Guilty Gear.
Morphe says Outer Worlds. Thank you for the clip, Tatsumi. I actually don't know what part you clipped.
Don't give golden retrievers cocaine. I'm gonna go with mush meat.
Oh, you guys are naming him. I'm like, what the fuck is mush meat? Nunfucker, Lil Steppy. I forgot what I said to name him. Cronin says maybe that's the issue because I found out once I got to because I found once I got to Vegas, it got 100 times better. He's bad for doggos.
Mush meat the Foomba.
He says, isn't Celeste's color palette trans colors? You know? Yeah.
Yes.
Her little power-ups.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know that she's got the little trans flag in her room, but yeah. I never saw that.
Yeah.
I never noticed. Bar says, I love Bridget Guilty Gear.
Enjoy this thing.
Mush meat the foot
Foomba.
Foomba. Foomba.
Would you like this seat back?
Nah, I'll just lean on you.
Ad starting for non-subs.
Here's that for chat in case you lose. Also, Narset said he had a request from last time.
That would be on my work phone.
Where's this stuff? There we go.
Okay, I do have requests in queue from Narset, Wingy, and Cat. I'm going to start listing requests also in my personal phone instead. Otherwise, I'm never going to escape writing down on my work phone unless I cut it off now.
Alright, so what am I supposed to draw?
For Narset's request.
For anyone's request.
So yes, from last time, Narset had requested an Archon from XCOM 2.
I don't remember what that looks like. I remember it was like some dude who's skinny and floaty. Like he was like all torso and stuff, and like cut off at the hip. He's all like, look at me, I'm a floaty alien dude. I have very short-term memory. Alright, I guess that means I gotta go to East L1. Steam chat. That bitch. Looks like, wet dream for that one guy who created all the blue chicks in Warcraft. He's blue.
From earlier, it said maybe that's the issue, because I found once I got to Vegas, I got 100 times better. I feel like I did get to Vegas. I remember doing a couple of quests in there. But for the life of me, I couldn't give you, like, a solid point of where I stopped. I remember meeting Benny again. I think I got to I got to meet Kaisar at some point. Cronum says, do give golden retrievers pats. That's what says feet loaf. Jace's text description of Molly is posted in Discord. Barrow says Celeste is so powerful at turning people trans that it even turned the dev trans. They didn't even realize they made a trans game at first. Wild. Narcissus says, okay, I'm back. Did you see my request for the Archon? That is what we are drawing at this moment. And by we, I mean her. I'm not this good.
I mean, good.
They better me.
Scribbles right now.
Okay. My favorite weird alien design from XCOM 2. It fires missiles and has a laser staff. Very scary. Cronum says, I slept with Benny and killed him in his sleep. It was fucking epic. Incredible. Jay says, I've litigated why New Vegas is my favorite of the modern Fallout several times at this point. Tatsu says, is it modern anymore? I mean, I guess it depends specifically on your definition of modern. I would argue yes. At least by comparison to the prior Fallout games, stylistically. By which I mean it is 3D as opposed to... Yeah, modern as in wasn't released in the 90s and isn't a 2D isometric game.
Funny that Narset said like that this character was like scary or whatever, and I'm just like, he hot. I would not be afraid.
Narcissus says, don't disparage Fallout 2. It's the best. I mean, he wasn't. He's just saying that New Vegas is the best of the modern ones. I don't think that's disparaging 2 in any way, since that's a non-modern one by that classification. Jumping the gun, maybe a little. Narset, saying the game isn't modern is not disparaging, yeah. Narset says, I withdraw my complaint. I am full of rage today. Here.
Whoa. Whoa, what's wrong? Pen, hello?
Morpheus says, I need to try Fallout 1 and 2 again. I started 1 a while back. The trouble I have with Fallout 1 is it's got the Pikmin problem, wherein, at least if I'm recalling correctly, wherein if you take too long to do shit, it's you're just done. Like you can end up just spending too much time exploring the world and doing stuff and lose because of it. And honestly, not a fan of that. You're giving me a big game to explore. I want to take the time to explore the fucking thing. Jay says, if anything, I'm disparaging Fallout 3 and 4. I enjoyed the time that I spent with Fallout 3. Especially with the Wanderers Edition mod. But I think if I tried coming back to it that same way today, I would probably have the same issue I did when I tried coming back to Oblivion, wherein I'm just like, this does not feel good to play anymore. I had so many better experiences that I can't, in good conscience, spend my time on this. I feel like that's what would happen. Narcissist says rage. True. Patsa says Ash really looked at this scary dude and was like, I could take him.
Sorry, what?
He's missing the bits though. Like, I mean, that's fair. There's other methods. Whatever.
Also, I can just enjoy art. Doesn't need bits.
Oh, Narcissus says it also flies. When you damage, it enters rage. Cassie says, what doesn't fly nowadays? Jay says the time limit in Fallout 1 is really fucking forgiving though. Like most of the world is pretty empty.
I think I just don't work on it. I feel like maybe like next stream I should just be like, all right, we're turning off like main requests and you guys tell me like anatomy to like work on.
Cock. See, I thought we were drawing a rooster for a second. We shipped 100 of those the other day.
Mm-hmm. Is that for me?
No, that was... I don't know, I guess. Nobody specified. I assume they're me. There's also a regular shot from Jay, and also a banked shot from Tatsumi.
We're never gonna get to the actual part of stream, they say. Banks a bunch of shots, they say.
Must have rolled pretty empty. That's fair. I think it's just like part of the trouble is
I
just
turned it off.
yeah, is the stress, the background stress of just knowing that the time limit is there. Similar to my background stress of knowing there is a gun pointed at me and having no idea when it's going to go off.
There is no gun pointed at you.
Despite the impact being fairly forgiving, I know that it's going to happen at some point.
There is no war in Boston, say.
Fucking lie to me.
Yeah, I gotta let Becky child.
Actively gas lamping, okay?
Alright.
Chronos says, I've beaten 1 a few times. It's pretty good. 2 is a lot more engaging with the writing and stuff, but I couldn't handle the difficulty. It was so much more punishing, so I never beat it. I have not tried 2 yet. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it, to be honest.
I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Collapsing the foot so it lays flatter rather than struggling and always dropping it.
There's an idea.
Although I am hunched over more than if I would be trying it here, but at least I can hold it better now. Okay.
Tatsu says, Pikmin is a finely tuned machine. How dare you, Sparrow? I'm not saying that the game is not beatable. I just caught your little guy that you drew next to the Goomba. Pardon me. I'm not saying that the game's like not possible to beat with the timer and all that. Hell, I 100%ed that shit back in the day. I'm just saying I don't especially care for the extra stress that it provides me. Morpheus says, I wish I could get Fallout 3 working on my PC though. Yeah, I feel like there was always some troubles once Windows 10 came about with getting Fallout 3 to run like consistently. This is good news, Jay. The newer one was even emptier. Jay says, you're saying that like I haven't personally played every Fallout game that isn't 76, because 76 isn't a Fallout game. Cronum says, Fallout 1 has 2 time limits. Getting the water chip doesn't have a lot of time, but you can get that done in a couple hours. And then there's a limit to beat the game, which is super forgiving. Try playing Fallout 1 with the patch that removes the timers altogether. There's an idea. May do that at some point. Tatsu says removes them like there's no more timer, or removes it like you cannot see it. Chrono says as in removes it entirely. Pretty sure you can't see it to begin with. That is a factor also of why I'm not a huge fan of that timer system, because if I remember correctly, yeah, there doesn't seem to be kind of an obvious. I could very well be misremembering. Maybe there is a visual timer. I don't 100% remember. I feel like there wasn't, which for me is a problem. Because again, the background stress of not knowing. There's literally a post-it note in your map screen. Okay. I thought there might have been something like that, but I couldn't remember for sure. Okay. I retract that statement. Tats earlier said Sparrow. That sounded like a bad pickup line, not gonna lie. I don't even remember what I said, because that was right when I got shot, and the last thing I said there was Cox. In which case, yes, it's a very bad pickup line. Just fucking, just you know, rock up to the bar, slide up next to a rockin' honey. Cox. I didn't expect that. Caught me so fucking off guard.
You're welcome. I feel like I'm not really sure what some of this is. Just the one angle is kind of making things a little silly sideways, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Tech. Like armor and alien technology nonsense fuckery.
Narcid earlier says draws chickens all stream. Right, Sparrow? What am I being added about? Tatsu earlier said, Ash, could you aim all your shot at one single point of Sparrow's head? Say like 95 times.
I don't want to
Don't
damage my sweetheart.
don't do that. Don't do that. Tatsu says, I have a theory. Yes.
That you'll cause Sparrow brain damage?
Jace says, I appreciate the time limit in Fallout 1 because the main quest isn't robbed of its sense of urgency. Like, repairing the vault's water chip is kind of fucking important. I mean, in a ludonarrative sense, I can agree with that. You know, and I can understand why it's a good thing in terms of kind of pulling everything together. In terms of my own personal sense of enjoyment of it, though, it hurts for me. Tatsu, quotation marks. I feel like there was trouble after Windows 10 came out. Well. Chrono says, my main issue with New Vegas is every time I want to replay it again, I gotta fucking spend a week installing mods so that it doesn't spontaneously combust. Also, the combat stinks, but it's hardly uncommon in action RPGs, unfortunately. I don't remember how I felt about the combat in New Vegas compared to 3. I don't remember if there was any like significant differences. I feel like there wasn't. I could be wrong, but I feel like there wasn't. Narset earlier had said, why does the Archon have what looks like a water balloon attachment? And then, oh, okay, that's not part of the Archon. Good.
The
Yeah.
eggplant. You know, perfectly harmless,
Eggplant?
nothing suspicious eggplant.
So speaking of RPGs, I am again singing the praises of the Shadowrun trilogy. Love them a lot. I've only tried... Oh, hello. Seta Fortice, welcome to the stream with the raid. Hi, thanks for dropping in. Can we get a shout out for Seta Fortice? Thank you, Rish.
It's happened before where the door's opening because the cat is putting its face on the door and then the door's opening and I'm like, oh! Oh, it's nothing? Oh. It's just good timing. Thanks for the heart attack, boys. That's great.
Living with cats is like living with ghosts. You never know if you're actually being haunted or not.
Hello, new folks.
Hello.
My name is Sparrow.
I'm Bear.
We do couple streamy things. We do streams on Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays. Tuesdays, as you can see, are art streams.
We do art. Look, Sparrow drew stuff.
I don't show them that.
I like it. We're gonna put this up on our fridge.
Voice of Cross, hey, hello. Are you with Seta Fortice? Funky Donkey. Hey, good to see you. Been a minute. Howdy.
Sorry if I've ever seen it. Everyone else would say otherwise.
Where was I? Friday. Friday is our Variety Friday stream day. Allegedly, we play a variety of games.
Allegedly.
And Saturdays are our long series stream days, which I am consistently having more and more trouble saying each time. Our current game. What's our current game? Kirby!
Of the Forgotten Realm.
I sustained so much emotional trauma dealing with Jak 2 that I forgot what followed it.
I was like, what do you want from me? What did I do wrong?
Glug, motherfucker.
Darian, thank you for the hydration. Also a new feature that we're implementing in the Discord is watch parties. We're gonna start doing watch parties on Thursdays. What's on the queue first?
I don't think many people have put stuff in the queue.
But you, Darian. Looks like the first suggestion that's been put in there was by Jay Ghost in the Shell 1995, which I'm down for if we can find it. That might be our Thursday in the Discord. Gotta eat and relax. Much love, Leak and Lurk. Appreciate you, Seta. Thanks for dropping in and bringing your folks. Have a good
Thank
one.
you.
But yeah, hey, if any of that stuff sounds interesting to y'all, consider hitting the follow button. It should be like purple and like right down this way. If you scroll down, it's quick, easy, and free, much like dunking your socks in the river. No, I am not letting that gag die. Where was I? Catching up. Shadowrun. What was the fucking... Shadowrun Returns, maybe? I think it's the one that I have. I could be wrong. I think that's the one I have. I've only gotten a little bit into it. Returns, yeah. I want to come back to it one of these days. I've heard it's one of the lesser ones. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Rich earlier, we don't need more brain damage. Katsa says, we don't like the term brain damage in the medical field. We prefer nerf brain acupuncture. No.
I mean, at this rate.
Chronos says 3 in New Vegas are mostly the same, only New Vegas had iron sights. That's true, it did. I think Wanderer's Edition also... I think the Wanderer's Edition mod also added in iron sights. But yeah, I believe but I believe, yeah, New Vegas had that by default. Jade said, I just know I get annoyed sometimes when a game's storyline is high stakes, but you can put that shit on hold indefinitely while fucking around chasing chickens. I feel like we're having a bit of a call out to Breath of the Wild and or other Zelda games here.
Or Fable.
It's
your chicken chaser.
It's probably more likely.
That was like the whole thing. I spent so long trying to get a different goddamn title, and by the end, I'm like this evil, like demonic. You know, I've murdered so many people. Oh, look, it's a chicken chaser. What? How do you still know that?
I only ever played Fable 2.
I played all 3. Even though 3 sucked, I guess I still kind of enjoyed it for like for some of the stuff, but it was definitely like I was not into the revolution. Like the French Revolution is basically like what 3 revolved around. It was eh.
All I remember about 2 is my wife got killed by beetles.
I feel like that happens in like all of the games. In one of them,
and then Child Protective Services took my kid.
I think it was in 2. There was a group of cultists, and there was like one quest that I was trying to do, and you had to like get into the cultist area, and one of the cultists was like, he wants you to eat a baby chick, and I just was like, and he's like, oh, I didn't think you'd do it. Oh, that's disgusting. Like, I was the freak. You told me to eat a baby chick. I just want to get into your cultist, you know, I don't know, hiding place so I can kill all of you. And I'm the freak?
Oblivion earlier said, welcome to Ash's fuck shit art kerfuffle. We have the draw. What a fucking tagline. Should we just hire Oblivion as our producer? God. Cross earlier, it said, how goes it, y'all? Going okay. I'm weirdly tired for some reason, I think. I don't know why. Work is exhausting. That's probably what it is. Overall, not too bad. How you doing, bud? Thanks for dropping in. How are you? Jay and Nick referencing at each other something that obviously I have either missed or forgotten about. Surprising nobody. Jay with the Squirrely Dan voice, allegedly, voice across. And I suggest you let that marinate. Do you recognize these quotes?
Sounds similar, but
Letterkenny, you goddamn Philistine. Ah! That's the bitch.
that's why it sounds familiar, because Pickles quoted it.
That's the... Jade said, that's why I appreciate you. Dude, it's a voice across. Crosses, that's a Texas 10. That's a Texas 10. Ah! That's a Texas size 10-4, Jay. Can't read right now. What's wrong with me?
You got a case of the, I don't know, the bear brain.
The brain zoomies. Chronos says Returns is good, but pales compared to the other two. Which means if you like Returns, you have a lot to look forward to. It's a good way to look at it. Versus new top surgery just dropped brain acupuncture. That's called bimbofication. Jay says, for a moment I thought the track that just started playing was the Rebel Path from the Cyberpunk 2077 soundtrack. Nope. I don't know what song was playing at the time, but nope. Which reminds me. I'll borrow this real quick. I gotta scoot this down. Something like it. That's the bitch. That's the bitch. The bitch is back. Chronoman said, as if Yakuza doesn't not only do that, but make it a focal point of its appeal. Jay says, Yakuza at least doesn't take itself too seriously. Tatsu says, but Kiryu does take Yakuza extremely seriously. Jay says, that's part of the joke. Chronos says, as far as I'm concerned, Yakuza main story and sub-stories take place in entirely different planes of reality. I mean, honestly, I'll accept that theory. There is like no intersection between the two. Oblivion says, I humbly accept this position. No takebacks. Tatsu says, then how do you explain through the Japanese economic bubble burst, Crotum? No, see, that's the thing, is the Yakuza sub-stories take place in our plane of reality, and the main story takes place in a separate plane. Jay says, God, you just reminded me that I literally had Soleil say the bitch is back in Game and Faldron yesterday. Fucking incredible.
Nice.
Excellent. Love that. God, honestly, I really am sad that I couldn't stick with it, with the campaign as much as I wanted to. But I'm glad y'all are still going strong. And yes, it was in reference to the seducer. Oh, I thought... See, I thought it was Soleil referencing herself. You know, just bursting into a scene through a wall or something, great sword in hand.
Wearing a leather jacket with a back that says bitch is back.
Kronos says, Sparrow, you clearly haven't played enough Yakuza games if you think the main story is realistic enough to represent our reality. Or if you think even the main story realistic enough to... No, that's why that one's separate. The side stories are where it's at.
This guy has so much detail, I don't know where to stop.
Jay says, no, the seducer crashed peace talks the party was attending. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. He was wearing the Sultana as a fucking meat suit. Oh dear. Yeah, Seducer fucks me up. I don't know, man. All I can say is Allison's got a fucking good thing going. And had been for a long ass time. Murph was yet again right. Yeah, like I had suspicions, like, briefly a while back, but I discarded those suspicions at some point. Erroneously. So it goes. Cronoman said, "You right." So, what is on the schedule for this week? Tomorrow, Wednesday is our work on stream days.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, I am going to try and see something fun that I learned when I was fucking around with the new channel point redemption notifications and such.
Mm-hmm.
Is that apparently, let me back up a bit rather. I was trying to figure out if you could nest like groups within groups in OBS's sources layout. Turns out you cannot, but there is a workaround. You can import scenes. You can import scenes into other scenes as a source. That's actually how I have this little bar down here, the one that's going along the very bottom of the screen. If I'm recalling correctly, I enabled all of that as one source that is actually a whole separate scene of other items in this OBS scene collection. So, utilizing that logic, I'm gonna try to do something similar to set up. I need to map out how exactly this is going to work, but basically, I want to set up two different groups of sources, if possible, with delay on and delay off, so that we can have an easier time switching back and forth between games being run through the Elgato and games that are not, and like other content that is not being run through it. Because having to go like one by one and find every like source that we can modify with the delay and do so, as well as do the same with the audio clips or with the audio sources, and then also having to go back and reverse it afterwards, as we saw I failed to do prior to this stream. It's a pain in the ass. It's more work than it needs to be. So I'm gonna see if I can enhance the process a bit.
He's done.
Hot damn. Very nice.
I forgot his staff. I even posed him holding. He's got his arm up because he's supposed to be holding the staff, and I didn't draw the staff. But between Sparrow's drawing and mine, I don't have any more time. I want to try and get at least one more drawing in.
Okay.
This is gonna be a really confusing one to look back at.
Next request was from Wingy, which my phone decided to correct to Dingy. Us as Bear and Lasercat. I intended to write Chibi style. My phone decided it was Chino style.
The two of us chibi style?
Yes.
Like, as Bear and Cat? Is that what I'm
Bear
understanding?
and Lasercat.
So, okay. So he wants, like, Anthro chibis.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, I haven't. I was gonna say I haven't drawn chibis in a while, but I literally just like drew that little guy, which I guess is technically my chibi style. How chibi should I make it?
Incredibly chibi. Jay says, also Noqual is made of people. I do remember seeing some Soylent Green content in the Faldron server, yes.
Is that chibi enough for you?
Perfect. Tesla says, Sparrow, please don't go into electrical. It never ends well. Well, no, obviously I'm going into engineering. That's where the tasks are. Oh no, the imposter. Fuck, I didn't put any Among Us sounds on my soundboard.
It's you.
Why does it give me Invader Zim vibes?
That's you. That's what you look like.
That's me! Riss says, yeah, I'm not eager to get to being a flesh tuber on my birthday. Well, with all the camera problems I see some people have. I apparently have missed the boat on this one. I didn't realize you were gaining skin for birthday stream. Funky.
Rish is gonna show skin on stream.
Oh shit. Risk skin real? Kronos says, Sparrow, can we play Among Us? I unfortunately won't be able to tonight because I gotta. By the time that we're finishing upstream, I'm gonna need to start getting ready for sleepification and stuff so I can be in the office tomorrow. Depending on how much progress I make on stream stuff tomorrow, I might be able to if we can get people. But that is a very wishy-washy consideration on my end. Do we have anything planned for Saturday aside from stream?
Wish I fucking knew. Oh, I work.
Okay.
I work 10 to 2.
Okay.
At some point, I need to get my car into the dealership. My car keeps telling me like a fucking countdown. I got like 600 miles before my next,
Explosion.
basically. I mean, they've been sending me postcards about getting my car done for like the past 2,000 miles. And I've just been ignoring it because I'm like, well, it says my service isn't due until like, you know, X many miles. And every time I apply my foot on the brake to start the car up or to like put it into to shift gear, it keeps telling me like the screen just lights up and it's like 600 miles left. And I'm like,
Until what?
it's just very fucking alarming, you know?
Rich says it's kind of been an open secret. Ah, funky. Yeah, it's the first time hearing. Cronum says flesh tuber sounds gross. It's when you grow a potato. Sorry. It's when you grow a potato from your arm.
Ew.
Cronum says, I was only joking. We don't gotta play a moogly boogly. Moogly boogly. Great a moogly boogly. Tata says Among Us sounds so good. I think if we can organize something for early to mid Saturday America time, that might be workable. Probably the best bet I've got at the moment. Kronos says ew. True.
Ew? What's ew?
Flesh tuber.
Oh.
Double Barrel says 600 miles left. It knows where you are. It is coming. Run.
What does it do? I haven't done this in a while. These aren't supposed to be thought out drawings.
I love that to plan out a chibi, you made an even chibier thumbnail.
Well, that was just the fun one. That wasn't really to plan out anything. That was just because you told me the chibiest that I could draw. I mean, any smaller than that, like any more chibi than that would be like Kirby mode.
Sparerby.
Spurby.
Spurby. Homestuck?
I mean, you do kind of look like Egbert here.
Jak and Daxter now playable on PC without emulation. Are you sure? That doesn't look like it's playable. I'm gonna
Jak and Daxter creepypasta real?
I'm gonna post this this headline screenshot on the Discord for y'all, just so you can get a taste of this nightmare. Nightmare is a good word for it. It's in the stream chat. Enjoy profusely. Profanely, even. Oh, excuse me. Jay. Minecraft villager. Let me read this article, actually. This is kind of interesting. The original Jak and Daxter games were a huge success back in the early 2000s. Created by Naughty Dog, Jak and Daxter was a 3D platformer released on PlayStation 2. Since then, the game has been remastered in the Jak and Daxter collection for the PS3 and PlayStation Vita in 2013, and was a PS2 Classic port on the PS4 in 2017, and until now, the game has only been playable on PC via emulation. The people at OpenGoal reverse engineered the classic game for PC. You see, back during the golden era of the PS2, Naughty Dog used their own custom game development engine and programming language called Goal. This meant that if you were to look at the code that makes up the video game, it would look like some kind of confusing dead language from an ancient civilization, as opposed to more modern and popular languages at the time. Now, after many years, the people at OpenGoal have been able to decompile that language and then reverse engineer it into something readable, and in doing so have been able to port the game to PC. Currently, Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy is about 80% complete. This means you can play the entire game from start to finish with 100% completion relatively easily. However, there are some polish issues with texture and object pop-in that OpenGoal is still working on. On top of being able to play the game, OpenGoal gives access to improved graphics, resolutions, and frame rates, as well as a platform to mod the game as well, making their unofficial port of Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy the best possible version of the game to date. OpenGoal also has plans to port over Jak 2 and Jak X as well, but there's no time frame for that yet, as they're still decompiling the original. If you're interested in trying this out for yourself or interested in the decompiling process, OpenGoal has plenty of information on their website about how this was made possible. Interesting. This is not necessarily something that I'm super interested in partaking in myself, but the fact that it was done in the first place, the fact that people were able to kind of dedicate their time and resources to unspooling the thread that is proprietary code and systems. I respect the hustle. Tatsu says Sparrow Egbert wait, is there supposed to be a comma there or not? Because I need to know whether you're calling me Sparrow Egbert or if you're saying Sparrow, comma, Egbert. Anyway, turns trans today, a day like... wait. What is this sentence? First of all, this is actually Threegbert, but my Homestuck speech is taking over. Anyway, Sparrow Threegbert turns trans today, a day like another, but not because today is their 13th birthday. What is this sentence?
I think they're calling you Sparrow Egbert.
Okay.
What is... Sparrow Egbert turns trans today, a day like another, but not because today is the 13th birthday. Because it's playing off the, like, you get named, but because it's your 13th birthday.
Morpheus says, oh, they're so cute.
Thanks.
Tatsu says, you know what the funniest part about that fan port is? I bet those emulation people have more skill than anyone at Naughty Dog nowadays.
Well,
F. Are you doing martial arts? Or is that a bathrobe?
that's my flannel always tied around my waist.
Oh!
Am I doing martial art?
You look like you were in a gi.
No, it's my typical tank top, shorts, and flannel.
Ash Bear was kung fu fighting.
Listen, you try and draw chibi style and still make everything, you know, readable.
I'm distressed by the feet hanging above them. Tassus says, Sparrow, bold of you is to assume it can't be both. Morpheus says, alright, the melatonin's starting to kick in, so I think I'm gonna head off to Sleepy Time Junction now. I'll see y'all around. Have a good one, Morpheus. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely sleepy. Jay says, so I'm assuming my request is gonna be on the queue for next week. Yes.
Yeah.
I had written down.
I forgot that we had other requests in the queue.
Have it then. Tatsu says, well, first Tatsu got tased, and then says, Ash, please, for the love of God, clip the feet and put them on Chibi Sparrow.
Alright, give me a minute.
Christ. Narcid says, okay, I'm back. How did Archon come out?
Oh,
Like that.
ta-da! I had to zoom out a little bit. He's actually this big.
It's dope as hell.
Honestly, I could have kept going. I needed to stop myself. It was like, I kept polishing and refining and polishing and refining, and it's still very like chunky lines and kind of quickened and still scratchy, but like, yeah, I could have just kept going. But I needed to squish another drawing into tonight's session since we started late. And also Sparrow took up a while.
Narcid says, ooh, so nice. Thanks, Ash. It's okay. It's a rad concept art.
Yeah.
Cronum says, I'm taking melatonin too. I'm sleeping better lately. Nice to see it.
Good.
Hell
Good
yeah.
for you.
Which says, hell yeah, Cronum. Narcid says he can fire his plasma staff or run over and hit you with that plasma staff or fire rockets that destroy cover. So spooky.
Wink Wong. Oh god, both my feet just went numb. Ah! No! Don't do it. Don't do it. People are sleeping. Just do it!
Rish says, I do need to get some sleep. I've been sleeping like shit, but love you guys. Love you, Rish. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate ya.
Irish!
Narcissus says, who are these tiny folk? They're cute. I will give you a hint.
This isn't a mentally well moment. I am very mentally well.
Narcissus says, bitey. Oh, I see.
My feet are numb.
Right, where was I? Planning out the week. Figuring out better management of Elgato delay tomorrow. I'm gonna do my best to do so. Thursday, if I can get it going, Ghost in the Shell watch party in the Discord. I love how you typed chili. I know you meant chibi. I'm gonna read chili anyway, though. I love how Chili Sparrow's glasses aren't level because we know Sparrow's IRL glasses aren't. Calling me out over here.
What's wrong with your glass?
They're never like leveled out.
I can't draw a straight line. I'm not straight enough to draw a straight line. I have to cheat. Oops, that's on the wrong layer. Well, there now. You gotta do a side part. Crap.
Watch party. And then Friday, variety stream. What the fuck are we doing at that day? Who knows?
We'll probably decide tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. I would like to do more Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah, it's still technically on the schedule with a bunch of question marks following it.
Yeah. Outside of that, don't know yet. We'll figure it out. So we're watching Ghost in the Shell on Thursday. That's my current plan. If I can find a reliable way to get it ready to stream to the Discord, absolutely. In fact, I can start looking into that. Or right now.
There. I fixed your side part. Ugh, okay. GBS down.
Nice.
You think we should cut early? Well, late early.
Late early.
Because you were saying you gotta go to bed.
Yeah. Probably so. Um,
Alright. Kind of a shorter night, guys. I do apologize about being late. Oh. Oh, right. I'm supposed to do a really cursed thing. Okay, what layers is all this on? Wait, what?
Narcissus is all Thursday, the only day I couldn't really attend. I'll try and drop in a bit. Sorry, Narset. Best of luck. Oblivion says goodnight, guys. Jay says, I have it on Blu-ray if you can somehow stream that. That would be challenging. Because I have a DVD player, but not a Blu-ray player outside of the PS4 and 3.
I'll see what we can find. We still have all of our different stream services. I'm sure one of them will have access to it.
Maybe. What I'm seeing at a glance is YouTube, Amazon Prime, and Vudu. All rentals.
I think Mom
cheap.
said she's got Voodoo.
I might also stop into the library and see if they've got any like DVDs or something. Yeah, I'll see what I can find out. Pro says, good night, you stench emitters. Narcissus says, it's okay, thanks for art. That's not the... How did you do that?
I hit Control V.
Oh, wait a second. You pasted from my phone's clipboard. Because I have phone link set up on the computer. Holy shit. What the fuck? I forgot that was a thing. Wow. Just so long as it's not the 2.0 version of the 1995 movie. There's versions to worry about? I was unaware of this.
Stop it!
Narcissus says, well, I guess we are blessed that your phone's clipboard is safe for work. True! That could have gone horribly wrong. Just the two different versions?
What the fuck? I can't get anything to copy now. I just did this. Okay, I should be able to copy, and then
Looks like it.
now it fucking worked.
Ah, look, I got nothing here. Oh my god.
Okay.
Just the two different versions. What should I be looking out for in terms of the different versions? Bluefire, welcome, says, hey, did you guys see the TikTok attempt of my half-elf fighter you did art for? I did, yes.
That was neat. I didn't know there's like voice actors just like chill and doing shit.
Yeah, just hanging on TikTok.
The ticky ticky tock.
Chronos says, safe for work, Sasuke comes on screen. Narcissus says, Jack knows you abandoned them. They want to be back in your life. It's inevitable. Bluefire says, yeah. Sabat says, showing feet finally, huh?
Just feet. Oops, all feet.
Only feet for free. There we go. New website, only feet. I'm a fucking genius. Sai says, oh, that's fucking good. Jace's 2.0 has some dodgy CGI plus changes in the dub, which are really jarring if you're familiar with the original 1995 release. Gotcha. I'm not familiar with the original release, but I know some folks are, I don't want to say picky, but yeah, what's the word I'm looking for? Particular about their CGI, especially in anime and stuff. 2.0 will likely be listed openly as Ghost in the Shell 2.0 and probably will have a listed release date of 2009, not 1995. Good to know. I will keep an eye out on that. Cybot says, oops, all feet. Bluefire says, I take on VO challenges and other things on TikTok now. Funky Dunky. I'd probably try something like that if I were in any way consistent about my usage of TikTok.
LOL, what's TikTok?
However, I am not. I have like 3 videos on there, maybe 3 or 4.
There.
God.
Don't say I never did anything for you, Tatsumi.
And sigh.
And Sai. Sparrow, feed for free.
I'm making this my new Discord profile pic. Just, at least in size server, if not everywhere else.
Can you...
The fuck? Thank you.
Can you drag it down here? I want to do a quick edit. That I didn't want to draw on the actual.
Cybot says, hey Ash, can I have this pic? For reasons.
I mean, yeah, this one's royalty free, baby.
Oh my god.
There. I just needed to edit your feet nubbins.
My feet nubbins.
Your former feet nubbins that sprouted into whatever the fuck that is. And then you want...
Tatsu says, if anyone ever asks for feet pics while you're streaming, put this up, Sparrow. Good idea. Cybot says, I'm fucking dead. Chronos says, I am so sick of feet. Jason's sigh, tone down the horniness just a bit.
No sigh. Embrace the horniness.
It's in the Discord rules. It's a horny positive server. Sai says, I'll try, no promises though, Winky. Tats says, hey babe, newly minted NFT just dropped.
Oh no.
NFT stands for
no fucking toes. Nice fucking toads. I don't know how much more to crop this by.
That's probably fine.
Trying.
I was gonna try to come up with something with the F being feet, but nothing was afoot in my head.
Boo. Boo, we hate your toesies. Alright, you're not gonna get a square format.
That's fine.
You're good as is?
Yeah, it's,
Okay. Here, let's move this back over.
I don't know if that came across in the camera, But the fucking bullet just flung itself out of the gun. Where did that go? Oh, here.
That was funny.
Narcissus says, nifty fucking toes? Nah. Cybot says, it's alright, Ash is on it. Jason Sparrow, I will kick your ass in Guilty Gear. Tatsu says, I think they might be doing the kicking if those feet are any indication.
Sparrow coming after you like.
Like a rosy cat? Could
But
you
with more slap.
could you imagine Rose with these feet?
It would be so obnoxious. All right, let's do our usual recap and then find someone to raid. So starting off, we got Mushmeat the Foomba with his one trans pinky toe. And then we've got
An Archon.
Archon. I was gonna call him an Arbiter. He's a little too big for the screen, so we zoom out smidge to look at him in all of his ab glory.
He is thick vertically.
All right, sure. We got a little bonus. You know, a little wink, wink.
Cock.
Need some color. The egg color. Oh, sorry.
Jay sarcastically, yes, so funny, Tatsumi. Meanwhile, Sai, genuinely, so good, Lamau. Tatsumi fucking dying. Jay says, also, Ash. Elden Ring. When?
I gotta buy the game first.
Narcissus says, Tatsu says, Ash, thank you, you're doing God's work. Narcissus says, Sparrow, with that avatar you likely may endure the onslaught of foot fetishists that love big feet. I'm so sorry, I offer my condolences. Jay says, that's what I'm asking. What are you buying?
I don't know. What am I? Is that on PS4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I could buy it this weekend. We'll see.
Sabat says, thank you for that insightful message. Anytime. In fact, I'll do it again even. Cock. I still need to fix that.
Maybe you should write that down so you don't forget. Make a little to-do list.
Yeah.
Not actually rushing you just a bit. I mean, that's fair.
Actually, I can just fix that real quick.
I mean, honestly, with the way that we've got things lined up, next availability I'm even gonna be able to have to play a video game outside of all this is probably Sunday, since I work Saturday morning. So we'll see if I have the mental capacity. But like, hold me to it, because otherwise I'll keep forgetting.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Stop zooming! I fucking love that clip. That was one of the ones I was gonna use in the channel trailer, but I couldn't fit it.
Oh.
I need to just show you all the clips I downloaded that I intended to use for that.
Oh jeez. So what, you were gonna have a Twitch trailer, an extended YouTube, and then an extended YouTube?
I don't know.
I mean, we could just do like Twitch compilations.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, and then we've got this this cursed thing, but here it is without the cursed. So we'll end stream on a little wholesome cuties. We all right.
Don't know.
Who's up?
Tots would say, oh fuck, yeah, shit, the eShop closes soon. Sparrow, I'm gonna raid your DMs. I need to give you $20. Sabat says, stop. Jay says, I'm not actually rushing you, Ash. This is a bit.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, Sundays work for me. I only work 3 hours on Sunday. Chronum says, how's your return policy? EB Games here in AU doesn't let you buy a game, and you can return it. Why did I read doesn't let you buy a game? That's the whole point of the fucking store. EB Games here in Australia lets you buy a game and you can return it anytime as long as it hasn't been more than a week. You know, just in case you don't like it. We probably should get a physical release.
I was gonna say, if it's a digital, we don't get return policies.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck you, it's already on your computer.
Can I buy a game? EB Games, no.
What the fuck is Amaranth doing? Like,
Bikini streams?
jacuzzi.
Because that's what gets the views and the monies. Apparently.
8,000 viewers. Did I tell you that, like, one of her fucking streams, she was just sleeping?
Oh yeah, people do sleep streams.
It's the dumbest fucking thing.
There's so many people streaming today.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know.
Hello?
Oh yeah, the KFC dating sim.
Well, I guess we're raiding Mary.
We're raiding Mary.
Getting that.
Jacuzzi.
Can you do it because you're closer to the keyboard?
Yeah.
I highlighted it. Copy
Oh.
paste.
Copy. Best. All right, we are engaging a raid to Mary CRG, good friend of the channel, whomst we will be dropping in on.
All right.
Let me get a good little raid phrase going here.
Get that jacuzzi.
Here's our raid phrase. I will take no notes.
Country fried?
Yeah.
Why not Kentucky fried?
Fuck. I take one note. Yes, Jay?
Listen, Jay, I'm embracing the chaos because it's not like you use the raid phrases anyway.
I amend my raid phrase.
My little frog is just jumping across the screen.
Narson says, I'm excited for more Kirby. Bar says, there is a new horror game titled Try to Refund This. I haven't heard of this. Jason's PS Store's return policy is shit. Like, Sony hates validating returns. I could see that. Yeah, digital returns are usually a pain. Anyway, dropping in on Mary soon. We'll see you on the other side. Thank you very much, everybody. We love ya.
Night, guys.
Good night.
You tried to take the mouse from me.
Oh, sorry.
Her robot arm. I'm going for transhumanism. Hell yeah! Hi! Hello! Hi, Sparrow and Ash! Hello, Spashborg. Thank you for the raid!
Spashborg.
Yo, Maru, hello. Hey, Yoko's trying to get their chick Chrissy 8. That is such a fucking entrance, Maru. Thank you for the